I said, man, it take going inside this motherfucker. Going inside of it. That's when I made this two squares. The two squares. Dynamic square and the normal square. I'll pull up a chart on it later and let y'all know how it look. I guess this is gonna be the new point of view of Dark Church. I mean, got that, directly your way look. Shit. Plus you see the dark design, dark disciple on that bitch. Boom. Double dose the DD. Boom. Dark disciple. See what I say? Yeah, man, but this the whole point. This is where we at. Y'all gonna be thinking I'm doing them so fucking white with this shit on my nose. Yeah, man, this gonna be the point right here. I get that, hoe. It's gonna be the point right here, man. Shit, but talking back to the normal dynamic squares, man, you get inside those squares and learn how to turn it into your castle, your life, your Kalanima. So once you learn the wordplay and the definitions to them, you're able to navigate on this side of the gates. We'll get to gates later because that's part of your castle too, your gates. 4 gates make your area. 5 what? 5 columns makes your gate. I'll walk you through the whole castle, the inside, the forest, and the damn skies that it sit under. Or over. Under. Both of them, really. If you're looking at from a 360 and dynamic normal view. So that's what we understand, just how to take the shit that you built up over the years, going from your different stars, your squares, and your circles. You know what I'm saying? So we learned that as a child, and that's what they used. Shapes, colors, numbers to explain different physicality and emotional numerics. You know what I'm saying? So you learning that shit. It sound like some smooth, some wizardy type shit, the shit that make you attracted to some G shit. But it's just once you know your math and your science under the structure of physicality, breath work, emotional, and mentality, then you know in every angle, every dang degree of that star, of your soul, dimensions, dynamics, galaxies, planets, Earth, universes. You know what I'm saying? Within and without. So you're able to step up to the stage and speak of it, speak in it, let it spew out you. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you look at nigga in his through his eyes, through his third eye, and through his whole aura, looking at his soul. And when he beholds that look, he sees God himself, and he sees his reflection in you, and he sees the thing that's inside of you, that's looking through it, and we understand each other. You know what I'm saying? So the shit'll go there wherever you take it to. That's what one of my teachers expressed to me. She was like, wherever you take it to, it'll go there. If you go into the dark place, negativity, it might be because you was left in it as you came aware of your surroundings. So you understand that. You understand it. So as we come to a different speed of this level, of Dark Church is just shit. Just naming your castle, going into your rhythm, and then letting it turn around and letting it be known like this is where you put your flag down there. And where you run your circle, where you sit in your square, where you in your cell, seen and unseen. Because you got to know that cell's there or be introduced to that cell and know that it's there. Once you start forgetting the cell is there, then you become susceptible to the things that are of the cellular world. See that I say? So you'll start recognizing the bars that you can't see because it's all around you. Everything that you do can be held against you in the court of certain laws. You know what I'm saying? And you got other laws that obtain certain laws within its time, and time always equals a certain amount of patience and impatience. And that's when you have the mental patient and the person that's impatient. You know what I'm saying? They can't be paced or patient in a pattern that allows it to position itself in a posture of a position. You know what I'm saying? So not to go far into the P, but it does go into oceanic amounts of matter that applies certain math to allow you to understand its reading and its addition. So the shit goes far as how far you're able to swim out without having to come back for rest, food, and another breath. But when it comes to survival, there's an immeasurable amount of energy that's within the minutes of a second or the seconds of a minute that you get when you go into your hyper sensitive sensory of it within this simulation. So you know what I'm saying? You know where you at with that. So once you walk into a thing, you try to become aware of the area of that thing, the thing that it generates, the thing that it's being generated by, so you understand the order of the structure of it. That's where you get into just learning the complexity of your own physicality and physiology and mentality and emotions and all of that too. So you try to find a balance within the madness of being at a place at a time, certain places in time. Those who are responsible for different things and other people or whatever understand when you have to be at a certain place at a certain time and what it means to be late or what it means to be early. Because things happen when you're early, just like things happen when you're late. So just know that something gonna happen. Happenings is in the matter of every day. All day something is happening. But what is happening, how many things are happening, and who is it happening to, tells the difference between the clock, the day, and the second of a minute. So you know what I'm saying? Not to speak over or under anything, but going in between the line of time and moment allows me to mention such a thing. So, you know. Oh boy. To be at this moment of it, I mean, it only makes sense just to get so far and still have a certain order or structure to go by or platform or position or chair or whatever, car or just whatever it is that the energy's wrapped into vehicle that it uses. You know that everything builds up moment to moment. So that's what you understand. Speaking like this, I haven't got into the structure of a certain subject matter yet, so it keeps the doors open. But we will be going into a more stationed situation as far as subject matter. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. We had a difficult time, but we didn't been through worse shit than this as far as if you look back at different many subject matters that we forget about almost every day. Whenever we get past something, we go into what? Celebration mode. Then we start reward mode, rewarding ourselves, you the hero, and that's why they tell you don't call yourself a hero. You let other people call you that. Now having a station, having a office, having a responsibility, because that's all it is. Either you have a responsibility when you take responsibility, or somebody give you a responsibility to do something. Somebody will give you a job, or you can go out there and get a job, but somebody gonna give you some shit to do, or you're gonna have things to do that you do on your own because that's what you do. So holding a certain office or holding a job, work, or whatever's at hand in front of you, applying the math that you know that'll get the job done, going over that, maintaining that is a lot of work that you have to pay more attention to. Maintenance, maintain the things that actually touching the other things as far as being able to touch it physically, being able to touch it mentally, emotionally, spiritually, holistically. You know what I'm saying? Being able to open up a subject matter or area of work that you need to work in that energy exchange, you're able to facilitate not just a place, but a thing, a moment, thought, a feeling, you know what I'm saying, an emotion that that can be held in time and used in time over and over again for its immortality lies within its use. So you're able to use it, and it keeps you alive once you maintain in this energy. So it does resuscitate you, and that's a energy source that we got all kind of energy sources when you dealing with different types of energy. So being able to hone in and link that into other kinds of energy, because energy complements energy. That's when you have shit that's good for other shit. So if you're channeled in a certain kind of way, you're able to, if they can move shit around you, you notice how things flow around you in certain areas, or certain backdrops complement your um, if you want to call it complexities or shades. The back shade might complement the front shade of me or whatever. So, or us, and flavors that we offer in services, complimentaries, gifts, uh, from merch to product to hospitalities to offerings, blessings, and all in between. It's just flow, not just drunkenness of work, pay bills, work, pay bills, and all in between that world, but going into almost tribal when it comes to economic. We could go to tribal economics, but keep the modern as far as just modernism, dress, keep that shit moving forward. Don't go back in time on dress. Keep that moving forward, but as far as like the way we exchange goods and services on more of a tribal level, like as far as gamey type, what you really have to offer and your physicality, the whole holistic of yourself, whatever you have to offer. That it's kind of like how the shit's set up now with the games and certain shit that make like I used to think games was the why people waste time and watch somebody play a game, but when they put the shit around it, like you're gonna get hungry while you watching the game, so boom, got the hot dog stand. You're gonna get thirsty. You got the Coke, and I like the way the stores or places will do like they'll have like a park, and then around that park you might have a baseball park that's connected to a regular park that's connected to a food place. They people gonna want to eat. They get hungry, exercising, having fun, working out, sports. Boom, you got the mall. You got a mall type setting. The whole concept of a mall was the like great. Like it's kind of the mall would be compared to as the smartphone. You know what I'm saying? Because in the mall you got you can go to a Chinese store, you can go to a pizza place, you can go to candy store, ice cream store, all in one place. Same shit with the smartphone. You go to all those apps, everything you need is in your phone. So that's the same concept as a mall. You have a dang app, damn smartphone that's got a mall full of apps, a mall full of shit to go on your phone. That's like the same concept as a mall. So I think that shit like that would be cool individually for people to have their businesses set up like that. That would give like multiple jobs. Like if a nigga had his own business, but on this business he got an app that's got like a mall in it. Like this motherfucker sell everything. Toothbrush on one app, toothpaste on another one. You know what I'm saying? Like a shit like that. So if you go into, let's say this same nigga got all the shit out of his house he's selling. Toothbrushes everywhere. He got boxes of toothbrushes, toothpaste. He got go all the way to that to damn toilet paper, damn any kind of commissary shit. You can just sell that shit. Everybody can do that. And then it like don't even just do that, but that's the actual company itself. So to actually have a job at that company would give like 10 other people jobs right there. So that's like an idea for like living like that. Like don't sell, get into one thing, one lane, like actually be a convenience store out this bitch. Like have I mean, like when people have food trucks, that's a mini part of it because they have more than one thing on the menu. So be a walking store. You know what I'm saying? Just sell shit and be somebody that's like got goods. That's wealth right there. When you got something that worth something, anything happen, you go sell all your shit, and then boom, you got money, buy more shit, sell more shit. So you know what I'm saying? So that's damn the financial part of it. Once you get into and linger around that, when you start getting to the product world, like what's on the market for damn what's some good shit to sell, like commodities is the biggest thing. Like that's always gonna be make money. Like toilet, like regular shit that you need every day, paper towels and shit like that. That shit is worth so much money, like because it's gonna be there every day. They gotta use that. Anything like that, man. Plastic shit. Think about your regular. If you was in a cell, the shit that you need every day to survive. That's the shit that's. I mean, it's going like water. That shit gonna sell. You just gotta sit in a one place long enough for it to make a flow. But Shit like that gonna be off the shelves all day. Toilet paper, you ain't gonna keep that around. Coffee. Coffee is a big shit. A nigga get into coffee and get a lane in that coffee, like start studying different types or organic coffee. Start getting outside the box on coffees. Coffee gonna be around for a long, long time. I would get into like the actual growing, the beans, the like deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Cocoa. Cocoa gonna be around. Shit like that, man. It's like get into the product shit. Start focusing on that shit. You can. That's one dude said to get rich, sell expensive shit to rich people. That's how you get rich. Get to the regular man, expensive shit ain't nothing but expensive shit. But to somebody who rich, that's something to be acquired. So they gonna spend that money on that. But to you, if you can get that thing one time, selling it one time is all you need. So you can be the nigga that just go on the internet, man. They give shit away. They got so many places you can go to the fucking go to these apartments and look at the dumpsters, man. They got all kind of antique furnitures, all kind of shit. People just throw away money. I done seen flat screens, all kind of shit. Good furniture that I would want to put in my house, like some nice shit. They don't have time to move their stuff and make plans to get the furniture over here and there, so they'll just start, instead of trying to move all that shit, use your energy. Well, you can just say, fuck it, I'll get some new furniture. Fuck it, I took a L, you know. So you can find, and then on the internet it's so open, you can buy shit on damn Facebook Market, all kind of shit. The internet is so open, motherfucker just sell shit. Just I'm like, why you sitting around broke? You get a check, take half of that check or the 3/4 of the shit. However that sound, you know, it's gonna be 4 times. You're gonna split the check up in four. So you know you're gonna take one half of that shit. Take about damn $200 and buy dang some cheap shit on the internet. It's worth something to somebody. Like, I'm looking for this. I need that what's the name piece right there. So hell yeah, get into that world. Just start with the money. Stop being scared to spend money that's not on the regular shit that you be on all the time. Go outside the box and say, shit, I'm gonna go buy some shit to sell. And then get the right paperwork to where you can do that shit. And then damn set up something. This shit is wide open. But nobody wanna do nothing outside the just having the security of a job. That's a good thing, but that'll even power the shit. Get a fucking job and take that money and then buy a product. Buy like a whole bunch of, get on the internet. You can even get a what is that? You can get a wholesaler's account. It might cost a little bit for like a year to do it yearly. Get a wholesaler's account and buy, man, spend a little bit of money and buy just a gang of product and sell that shit, man. Every day, get out there and sell some shit. That's the fucking American dream, nigga. You got your own shit you paid for. It's worth some. People want it. Like, I can't find that nowhere. Where you get that at? I got a store. This is what I do. I sell this shit. I'm bringing it here because there ain't no stores around here to sell this. Oh, I've been waiting. I know niggas that'll buy that. What's that drink? Me, I'll buy the shit. What is that shit called? The Canadian Mist. Them old Canadian Mist drinks. Man, they brought that shit went out and people was missing that shit because it's a certain taste. You always get that Canadian Mist when they about to get cold or something. It's like every time I remember drinking them things, it be like already cold. So that's how my winters, I be thinking about Christmas with a Canadian Mist. But shit, man, that shit sell out in certain places because it's not everywhere. to get somewhere where they got some Canadian Mist that, oh nigga, this my spot. Like now, like yeah, I'm taking this trip just for this shit. I'm gonna get some chips or whatever anyway, but that Canadian Mist shit, that shit go hard. I like the Canadian Dry, but I'm talking about like one of them drinks like that, like from back in the day. That when niggas talk about Canadian Mist, oh, I remember them things. Yeah, the flavors and the blah. Yeah, them things good, man. Go hard with a little Drinko. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, them Canadian shit like that. Order shit like that and get somewhere, nigga, in a hot spot and bust out them Canadian Mists on their ass. Like you selling some water, and then they look up and you got a whole chest full of Canadian Mist, and they look to see a little sign on that motherfucking $2. You know what I'm saying? A nigga gonna pay. You ain't gonna tell me if I got a whole chest full of ice cold with ice dripping off the side of the shit. You ain't gonna tell me a ice chest full of Canadian Mist. If I'm saying it right, it ain't Canadian Dry, cause that's the green bottle, right? If I'm thinking right, we talking about the blue fucking bottle Canadian Mist with the different flavors. You know what I'm saying? When that shit cold, boy, you ain't never taste the Sprite. They gave you that sharp ass, motherfucking Canadian ass, Russian ass, motherfucking thing in your throat that you gonna get from a Canadian Dry. Sprite might get you halfway there on a cold day. That motherfucker gotta be almost frozen to get that little nice coldness in your throat that Canadian Mist gonna give you. That's the bet, boy. You ain't never had no Mamota with no damn Canadian Mist in that bitch. It tastes just, boy. You'll be happy to be American tasting the Canadian Mist. You'll ask to be happy to be an American in America drinking that shit. Like nigga, I'm at least saying motherfucking somewhere in third world shit they warn every day, wishing they can get a sip of that Canadian Mist, nigga. Better be thankful for to be in this bitch to drink your motherfucking Canadian Mist. I'm just saying, that's how passionate nigga be about that shit, nigga. Go to jail and listen to them niggas' conversations, talk about the shit we eating on the outside. Them motherfuckers have a whole fantasy where, oh, I wish if I had a Snickers home, I'll fight a nigga over. I just want a Snickers, nigga. Like that little shit on the outside, nigga. That is not the place to be, man. That shit mean the world in there. You done already did 3-4 months of some hard ass shit, barely survived that whole. And you in there, all your taste buds now is depleted of all the worldly foods. Now you on motherfucking, now you on trays, nigga. Not cause you just trays, but you on trays, nigga. Like, yeah, you get tired of them hoes. And that's the only thing you got to eat. Unless you sharing niggas commissaries and getting, cause you'll find your way around that bitch and start finding ways to make money, and then you gonna get your own commissary. You might not be that nigga that people send you commissary. Motherfuckers might have really said, okay, fuck you in real life and fuck you behind jail. Like, ain't gonna even, I don't believe, now that I see I could be on the streets and nobody, everybody say fuck me, whether you physically said it or just overlook the fact that a nigga out here and you like, oh, you get a check though. Why you'll figure it out. That's what they on. That's cool, but I'm just saying that shit go around so many times. Niggas blow up, and they think the shit can't happen. I mean, niggas have showed you 1,000 ways to do this shit. All kind of ages, niggas done blew up in their own city. It just take that one little spark. It take the right position. It take the right momentum. It take the right amount of patience. Because the shit ain't gonna be no overnight shit. It ain't been no overnight shit. It's been a process. As far as day in and day out, riding that bitch. It's been some riding shit going on. So, but Like I said, fuck up a nigga Canadian Miss. You fuck up all them good times a nigga had about in there when you was in them cell talking about the trying to get out to get to them Snickers. A nigga, I wish I could just go to Wendy's, nigga. Being behind this motherfucking bars, watching your back every day, having to have another grown man to help you watch your shit, man. Y'all in there watching each other's shit and just in there literally like watching, like, yeah, nigga, you gotta take a shit in front of this nigga, man, and you be forced into some shit. Like, damn, I gotta deal with this nigga now. So you try to find a sweet spot, common ground, different shit y'all can relate on and shit like that. And then other times you just shut down. You go into your own shit. You don't deal with people a lot. I went into my own shit a lot. That's what we about to go into now, this dark church shit. But I've been, when I was in there, man, I went into my own little church, dark church, my own little sanctuary, my own thing with God. That was the whole point of me going in there, he wanted to finally get all the way by myself. He slowly started taking away people out of my life for different kind of reasons. Certain people I don't rock with no more. Certain people I had to let go. Certain people that they had to let me go. That's just the way the order of the shit go. There ain't no good and bad in it. It ain't no, yeah, I talk my shit. I be upset about stuff directly because it be in the moment. I be in the moment, but overallly, I forgave everything, everybody. I mean, overallly, everything happened, like I said, the way I've been wanting it to happen. Whether I'm consciously aware of that or not, everything been going exactly how I've been letting shit go. Sometimes you let shit go, and then sometimes you take over and say, nah, this is how I wanted this to go. So moment by moment, as I get through my moment, I think it's about taking a breath, looking up though, seeing how far you got along, seeing where you're going next, or how far, what's the next rest lane. Because now it's about, and I hate when you be like the other niggas that say that shit. Now it's about slowing down, and it's about going into I hate it when they said it to me like that, but it is about that though, pacing yourself, regenerating, to keep it vibrant or whatever. It's about regenerating, pacing, saying, so okay, this is what I really want to do in life. How do let me get there. Let me not sit and go through the bullshit. And some people master going through the bullshit. We all have to go through certain shit